Yo, man, what it is, what it do, man? It's your man. Shout out Zoe Pound, man, back at you again, aka more than wow. Man, to be honest, it's been some shit, man, that hit me over the last couple of days that I really ain't addressed. Uh, I don't know, I know if y'all been on social media, man, y'all seen it. It's this, the woman name is, Corshawnda. Her name is Corshawnda. She's, out of Chicago. And, she went to school, man, pick up her kids. She had a little boy, a little girl, you know what I'm saying? And I think her little boy was like 9 years old or whatever, right? Uh, but anyway, she went and picked up her little boy and her little girl from school. She walking her kids home, right? It's a swarm of kids, man, that then got around and they followed them and stuff. She went across the street, tried to get away from them so that the kids won't get to her kids, right? So they calling her names and stuff, hollering about she look like Shamar, hollering about her ankles is ashy, all type of stuff, right? These little old kids, man. And so she's walking trying to avoid them. And one of the kids came up and hit her son. So she grabbed her son and she's trying to protect her son. The lady, man, look at it, man. She's probably like, I say about 5'2" herself, right? I say no more. She ain't no more than 5'5", you know. So she's a little something herself, and it just was tripping me out. I'm just standing looking at it, and I'm like, these kids ain't got no remorse, and you can see them. They really didn't have hard to do it, but they was pumping each other up. They was feeling off each other, and one of them was like, man, go ahead and hit her, you know what I'm saying? And that's when the bigger kid went over and hit her, and then a little smaller girl come and hit her from the other side. And it went all bad from them, man. They didn't drag the woman down by the hair and pulled her wig off her head. They didn't grabbed her little son and then slammed him down. You had a little boy. I forgot how old he is, man. I forgot how old they said the little boy was, but he was old, the little boy, probably like 12 or something. Then hit her little daughter upside the head, man. Her little daughter was just under 10 years old, you know? And so the stuff is just hella fucked up out there. You know what I'm talking about? It's just hella fucked up out there. And the thing is, had that woman had a bossed up, and but to be honest, she couldn't boss up. Yo, what's good? What's good, man? Everybody coming up in here, man. I appreciate y'all coming in. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it if you can share it. If you don't, it's still good with me, you know what I'm saying? Uh, but anyway, so she couldn't boss up because on one of my thumbnails that I'm gonna put on her, one of the kids had a gun, and he upped the gun at her when she was at the fence. She was sitting at the fence, and you could see the gun up in front of the camera. You know what I'm saying? Aiming at her. So she couldn't really defend herself. She couldn't fight back. While people was hollering about she was a coward. They hollered about she was a coward, but they didn't see that gun pointed at that woman's face. You know what I'm saying? Her and her kids' life is in danger. That's what people don't understand. And so people looking at it from the outside, man, and they not actually right there. You know, yeah, you can stand up there and get your brains blowed out, but that little old woman, man, she was just trying to protect her kids the best she could. You know, she was trying to protect her kids the best she could. And sometimes that's all you can do. And my thing is like, what was the father's? You know what I'm saying? If the father wasn't unalive, you know what I'm saying? He's a piece of shit if he's not in his kid's life. You know, I salute to all the men that's actually men that's spending time with your kids and actually there for your kids. You know, and you there to protect your kids whenever something come down. Even if you're not with the mother of your kids, you still being a man, man, and you doing what you're supposed to do. You brought your kids to the world, man. You got to stay down with them, you know what I'm saying, and raise them to be productive human beings in life. So, but yeah, man, that was so sad, man. And she was in the hospital and she was just telling her story about how the incident happened. You know what I'm saying? Now, my question is, when I was young, we used to be bad as shit, selling crack to parents and stuff, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. But where I'm from, it's like you either get their money or you risk the chance of your parents going out there getting abused by somebody else. You know what I'm saying? They owing this person money. They crediting work from this person, and when they can't pay, this person jumping on your parents and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, where I come from, cats used to sell dope to their parents to keep that stuff from happening. And people from the outside might be like, man, that was fucked up. Y'all saying it was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? We was young, we had some fucked up shit that we used to do too. So I be sitting here lying that we didn't do fucked up shit when we was kids, and we wasn't bad as hell when we was kids. But the thing that's different from when we was young, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm 46 right now. So the thing that's different from when we was young and what the kids going off of now, you know what I'm saying? These kids don't have no respect. Even though we was selling dope to our parents, we still respected our parents. You know, we still respected elders. You know, you got kids, man, that's 12 years old, man, jumping on a grown woman that's trying to protect her kids and walk her kids home from school. That's all she was trying to do. And she got jumped on, man. And so I don't know what it was that her kid did or whatever, but I don't know what because them kids was bigger. Them kids was bigger than her kids. So at first she was saying that it's not the big kids. She had her camera out and she was filming. And she was not like, it's not the big kids that's hitting them, it's the little kids, right? And then the big kids started taking off on her, and then all hell broke loose. The big kids started jumping in and everything. I don't know if she was doing that to be a boy, to try to get the older kids not to indulge in it or whatever. But whatever it was, you know what I'm saying, she basically said that. And it just all hell broke loose, man. And what we don't understand as black people, you know what I'm saying, is it's making the culture look bad. It's making the culture look bad. You know, we want to sit around and we want to beg people for reparations. We want to beg people for all type of stuff, but it's making our whole community look bad. And when we allow our kids to be out there like that. Now, say for instance, uh, cats really spun their block. You know what I'm saying? Now it'll be all type of stuff hollering about, oh, they was just kids. They was this, they that. You know what I'm saying? They was this, they was that, but they put their hands on their grown woman. And to be honest, I look at it like this here. Like if you old enough to put your hands on somebody, you old enough to get hit back. You know? That's what cats need to start teaching their kids, man. You old enough to put your hands on somebody, you old enough to get hit back. And then the kids go home with a busted lip. Like say for instance, the same incident. If that woman had defended herself and the kids go back with black eyes and busted lips and stuff, right? And they tell their parents what happened, their parents gonna come back trying to defend them. You know what I'm saying? When they was in the wrong the whole time. They disrespected that woman. You know? People, man, get y'all goddamn kids. I done seen where kids was blatantly in the wrong and their parents still turn around and try to defend them and they in the wrong. You don't want to check your goddamn kid. You know? Kids be running all over the store and everything, bumping into people, not saying excuse me and all type of shit. You know, I be seeing it all day, every day. And the parents just sit back like, yeah, just look. Man, everybody don't respect your kids like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Them your kids. Put your kids in place. If somebody else put your kids in the place where you supposed to be putting your kids, you know what I'm saying? Now you got an attitude. But you also got them people, man, that'll put your kids in their place, and then they'll turn around and be waiting on you. They'll be coming for you next. For you not disciplining your kids, now you got to answer to me. You know what I'm saying? It's just a violation. And the name of the school that stuff happened at was what it was, Orville, it was Orville T. Bright School in Chicago. That's the name of the school. If anybody is concerned about the name of the school, it's Orville T. Bright School in Chicago. And the lady that got jumped, her name is Corshawnda. And they never gave her last name. That was all they gave. You know what I'm saying? Was Corshawnda. So Let me put these comments on. I ain't even read my comments from my people that came in. But see if somebody said something. Yeah, so that's we gotta start doing better as a community. I was on my live, if y'all can see uh my shorts that I put on. I was on my live and I had put some shorts up and I was talking about because I had a conversation with some people from the FBA, right? And they call themselves the Foundational Black Americans. You know what I'm saying? And when you talk to them, they tell you that they indigenous to the land. They indigenous to the land, right? They don't have no connection with Africa at all. But if you look up the definition of what black as a race means, black as a race, it means that you are a person with uh, ancestry from Africa. That's where black comes from. You know what I'm saying? You are a person with the ancestry from Africa. Look it up. For anybody that don't believe what I'm saying, just look it up. Black as a race, you know what I'm saying? And it's a social, it's a what they call it a social constructed race. It's not really a race because it's only one race, which is the human race. But having a socially constructed race and we calling it black, you know what I'm saying? Black, that's socially constructed race. You have to have African ancestry. So if you calling yourself FBA, Foundational Black Americans, that means you already gave yourself a linkage, you know what I'm saying, to Africa. You know, I understand that we have Africans that be talking shit about US Black Americans and all that, you know what I'm saying? And we have that thing going on. But distincting yourself from what it is, you know, and then the thing I don't like about the Foundation of Black Americans is that they'll try to tell you that, you know what I'm saying, they black. And everybody outside of the US is not black. No matter if you from Jamaica, no matter if you from Brazil, you know, you're not black. But black distinctly mean a social constructed race with African ancestry. So how can you not be black? So we got a whole lot of confusion going on. And so uh, that's why I keep on referring to it as us as a culture. You know what I'm saying? Us as a culture, our people that look like us. You know what I'm saying? Uh, if we don't get it together, bro, we gonna always be on the back end. We don't never stand for shit. When we try to unite together, we'll sit back. When it's time to make moves, people sit back and they'll watch you do all the work and want to reap the benefits from what you didn't push. You did all this pushing and pulling, and you've been asking people, come on, man, all I need you is, okay, and they not lifting a fucking finger. But soon as you cross that hurdle, oh, they want to jump on the bandwagon and reap the benefits from what you done. Your hard blood, sweat, and tears. You know what I'm saying? That you done put down on the pavement. And they rocking it like they've been with you the whole time. You ain't been with me, you know what I'm saying? Just like what he said, man. You weren't with me when I was shooting up in the gym. You weren't with me when I was shooting up in the gym when I was practicing hard. You know what I'm talking about? And now I'm to the point where I need to be, and you know, now you trying to jump on the bandwagon. But this is where it's at. Our whole culture is fucked up. We got black women that hate black men. We got black men that hate black women. You know what I'm saying? We got our kids coming up fucked up. We got, you know, men don't want to step up and be fathers or raise their kids the proper way. You got men that have had their kids with them, right? And I can men that had their kids with you. But if you're not teaching your kids nothing productive in life, you just spending time with them, taking them out to eat, buying them clothes and stuff. There's more to it than that. You got to teach your sons how to be real men. What it take to be a real man. How you stand up, how you provide, how you protect. You know what I'm saying? You know, being tough. Being tough ain't always got to do with fight. You know what I'm saying? Any stupid motherfucker can fight. But only a real man to be able to stand up, man, and take his reins for what he was born in this world to be, which is a man, a leader, a protector, you know what I'm saying, and a provider. But nowadays, you got women that's providing for themselves now. They don't really need a man to provide for them no more. And since we got men that see that women don't need, you know what I'm saying, them to provide for them no more, now men is turning more of a bitch than goddamn the women. You know what I'm saying? Now men want to sit on the couch and have a woman to take care of them and do this. You know what I'm saying? And then you want to turn around and holler about his pimping. Oh, that's the player life. That's the pimping life. No. You know what I'm saying? That's the bitch ass nigga life. You feel me? That's what the fuck that is. That's the bitch ass nigga life. And so, but yeah, man, back to what I'm talking about though. You know, we gotta ring in our kids. We got to start raising our kids the right way, letting them know, you know what I'm saying, how to be productive in life, and checking them when they out of pocket. You know, these kids ain't scared of shit. These kids talk shit to grown people and everything. You got some grown people now that still with them old school ways. They ain't worried about them charges being put on them. You know what I'm saying? They'll whoop a motherfucking kid out there. They not worried about no charges being put on them because you got a little kid that ran up on a goddamn grown ass man, and the man got them protected himself, and he put them hands on that little young motherfucker, goddamn it, and now the little young motherfucker go to his parents, and he's sitting there waiting on them too, however you want to bring it, whether it's with the heat or whether it's with the hands. He good like that. You know what I'm saying? Shit. The best way to protect your people, man, is to raise them the right way. If you want to protect your people, holler about, oh, you gonna jump off that burning cliff with your kids? Shit, that's cool too. Oh, they're my kids. I do this, I do that, but that's a stupid way of doing it. Motherfuckers lazy. They don't want to put in the work, man, to raise these kids productive. That's what the fuck it is. You know what's wrong with these kids? Right now, these kids need to start going to therapy at an early age. And in the black community, we hate talking about therapists and seeing a doctor and all that shit. Man, we need it more than anything right now. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you, man. Just looking at that shit, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. And then you got cars and stuff just passing by, and they not stopping to see what's going on. You see this grown ass woman protecting her kid. Any motherfucker with street smarts, I can see shit. I can see shit. So if I see a woman, I see a whole crowd of kids, and I see a woman, and then people be like, man, but them kids be having them burners on them, the kids be having them things on them. Yeah, it was one kid out there. He was pointed. You can see it on one of the thumbnails that I put. You're gonna see that this kid is gonna aim a gun right at that woman in front of the camera. If you look at the thumbnail real quick, right? I wish I had my setup to where I can put the pictures and stuff up to show y'all exactly what I'm talking about as I'm talking about it. But when she was up against that cage, you will see a person come up with a pistol and aim it at that woman. You know? So you got people that's hollering about, oh, she was a coward, she was this, she was that. How the fuck she's a coward when she got a pistol at her face? You know? You got a pistol at your face. Motherfucker gotta make decisions for themselves. I want to live to see the next day. If I live to see the next day, goddamn it, I can make something happen again the next day. If I get my ass blown off today, I ain't gonna be able to make nothing happen. So you gotta make rash decisions and think smart. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know what people thinking they left them. But this ain't it, man. Where we getting at in life? You know? That was we supposed to have kids that's supposed to be forward progress force, man. It was over 20 kids out there, man, that jumped on people. That jumped her little daughter, and her son. Her son, I think her daughter could have been 9. I don't know. I don't know exactly how old the kids was, but the daughter was younger than the son, you know? And both of them was little old kids, man. And it's like, it was just sad to see, man. It was just sad to see. It's just so much stuff that's going on in this world, man, that I was just asked the other day by one of my friends on my live. Uh, she asked me, she was like, man, you don't want kids? I'm like, nah, I'm good on kids. I don't want no kids. She was like, what you mean? What if you get with a woman and she want kids? I was like, well, shit, I'm gonna find that out in a couple of months, whether she want kids or not. I'm gonna let her know that I don't want kids. And if she want kids, no, we gotta part ways. I'm gonna let you live your life. I want you to be happy. I don't want you to be confined with me. I don't care how fine you is, you know? So I'm not gonna sacrifice what I what I'm doing and what I know that's going on for, you know what I'm saying, that, because I end up miserable and she will get what she wants and the whole relationship is gonna go downhill. So now I'm not even with you and I got a kid that I didn't even want. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna still take care of the kid. It ain't like I'm gonna turn my back on my kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna take care of my kid and I'm gonna love my kid to death. But that wasn't my plan in the sand. So uh it's just crazy, man. The how we just coming at each other neck as a culture, as black people, we coming at each other necks, men and women. You know, so then you got men coming at men and all this. I be having dudes coming all up in my comments, hit me up when they see my posts and stuff. I don't know what it is. If we got a lot of people that say I'm not a factor. If I'm not a factor to you and I don't fuck with you, why do you go above and beyond to make yourself known in my comments and try to say something to me? I don't go to yours. I don't go to your comments. I don't go to your live. I don't go to your page. I don't check up on you. So my thing is, if I'm not nothing to you, why do you go above and beyond to make yourself known to me? Let me know that you're here. You know, just going back to business. You know what I'm saying? I'm good on that. I don't even say Cat's name no more. You know, it was only probably like one person name I even said on this thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't put people names out there like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that. But when people be spitting some real shit and talking about coming together and trying to unite, trying to pull something together and discipline, how we gonna raise these kids? Look at what happened, man. That woman shouldn't have never, them kids shouldn't have never put their hands on that woman at all. But the thing is, they did. So how can we go forward from here? What's gonna happen? They locked the kids up. But the thing is, locking the kids up, I'd have been the juvenile. Locking the kids up. Now ask yourself, is that really gonna teach them? Them kids is sitting up in there bragging and laughing about what they did to that woman right now. You know, them kids need some therapy. They need to go to therapy, go to counseling, and all of that stuff, you know? And actually, they need some people from the community that's actually known that then change their lives and stuff, or trying to change their lives, to get in their head, man, and let them know that this is not it. This ain't it. But we don't have we got older people that's trying to be just like the young cats. We got old cats trying to be like the young cats, trying to fit in with the young cats. They don't want their age to leave them. They want to date little young ass girls. Don't get me wrong, ain't nothing wrong with them long as they grown. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I know some grown ass motherfuckers, goddamn it, that's still trying to date underage girls. You see what I'm saying? 15, 16 and stuff. I know grown ass motherfuckers, men and women, you know, men and women that still they trying to hold their youth and still be dating like little young ass 15, 16-year olds and shit. And it's crazy. How can you look at a kid and think about, you know what I'm saying, intimate setting with a kid whose mind is not even fully developed and don't even know what they're doing. They think they know what they're doing. Then you have the dudes that turn around and holler out, well, she came at me. She came at me. She wanted me. You dumbass motherfucker, you grown motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Your frontal lobe fully developed. And you telling me you're gonna let a little young girl that's 15 persuade you to get out of your element and do something with her. How stupid can you be? How sick can you be? That's what I'm gonna say. How the fuck sick can you be? You gotta be a sick motherfucker, goddamn it, to let a kid persuade you or sway you into coming out of your element as an adult and thinking rational. Come on, man. But to be real about it, you know what I'm saying? Some of these little kids, man, some of these kids that's coming up right now, they lost, they so far gone to where, you know, they already gone. You know, they already gone. I don't want to say exactly what I'm thinking, but I think y'all already get it. They already gone, you know, and it ain't gonna stop. They gonna keep on going. They gonna keep on going until something happen to them. Somebody gonna do something to them to where they not here no more. And then they parents they could have pulled them and reeled them in or got them some help. They parents mad now that you. I seen a woman, right? Uh, Her son broke up in this man's house. This man unalived her son. Well, if you look at the video, it's like three of them. They come in, they trying to kick in that man's door. They kicking on that man's door, trying to kick in his door and rob him. The man popped and shot all three of them, right? Unalived all three of them. Don't you know one of the kids' mother is mad that the dude unalived the kid? She hollered out, it was a kid. He shot a kid. Man, them kids had guns. Ma'am, I don't give a fuck that was your kid. Your kid had a gun and he was trying to kick in the door of that man. That man protected his property and he did what he had to do. That's what happened. You know what I'm saying? That's what the fuck happened. You can be mad all you want to. You can be mad all you want to. You should have taught your kid better. You should have gave your kid counseling. Y'all should have been trying to figure some shit out because that wasn't his first rodeo. You knew that kid was got to be going down the wrong slippery slope. Come on, man. Us black people, man, we be acting like we don't know, man. We know better than what we think, what we portraying. That's one thing for sure. We know way better than what we portraying. We know about our kids. We know what our kids do. When somebody come and tell you, hey, you know your kid called me a bitch or woo 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 and trying to get you to check your kid. You're not even checking your kid. I had a friend that came, she had moved in this apartment complex, and there was a whole lot of kids that was in the lobby, right? A whole lot of kids that was in the lobby. And they running around playing and just throwing stuff everywhere. And she was like, hey, that's not good. You know what I'm saying, that you're doing that. And she basically was like, it's good if y'all put y'all stuff in the trash can. The trash can is right there. The little kid run off and called her a bitch. You know what I'm saying? She was like, he called her a bitch. And then she went to the kid's parent and was like, yeah, you know, I was telling your kid, you know what I'm saying, because they were throwing stuff all around. I was trying to let them know, you know what I'm saying, there's a trash can right there to put their stuff in. So they won't be making the lobby all messed up. She get mad at the woman and tell the woman, that's what they got janitors for. That's what they got janitors for. You shouldn't be worried about it. That's what they got janitors for. And I'm like, man, people is wild, homie. You know what I'm saying? People are wild. And that's why you got these kids growing up right now. You got women growing up, can't cook, they don't know how to wash their chicken right. They don't know how to clean their food, they meat and shit, they fish and all that. They don't know how to clean it and wash it right. They think you rinse it off with some water, it's clean. It's a damn shame, man. You got dudes, that don't know how to wash right. You know? They don't know how to clean their ass right. They don't take showers every day. You know? They don't even know how to do laundry. They look for a woman to do their laundry for them. Motherfucker be having shit stains and everything. Come on, man. That's why, because the upbringing is all the way off. We got people with some fucked up ass upbringings. The parents ain't teaching them how to be productive. You ain't teaching them how to wash right. You ain't teaching them how to cook right. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad. Our culture is a sad motherfucking culture, man. We got potential. We got hella potential. But our culture is sad as a motherfucker, man. For real. And we sit back and we wait on other people to do shit for us when we can do shit for ourselves. That's the thing that killed me. We sit back and we wait on other people to basically give us handouts when we can actually get them to create and build our own self. We don't need their handouts. We can create our own. We can build our own. But we so fucked up, we so slave minded, and I call that the slave mind is the nigga mind. We so nigga minded that we always we'll go against each other before we start trying to come together and see the power move in us and you name it. You know? I can get me a Maserati right now. And a dude that's supposed to be cool with me, he'll get jealous. He'll get jealous. The same dude that I'm cool with, he'll set me up to get robbed. Go tell somebody else, yeah, man, he got this. I'm gonna be with him this here and that there, man. You just come up and you rob him. We're gonna take that Maserati from him. You know what I'm saying? With me though, shit, insurance is good, homie. You see me pulling up in a Maserati, you want this bitch? Just tell me you want the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying, man? I got a pistol. I want that motherfucker. Oh yeah, shit. I'm just gonna give me shit. I'm gonna call my insurance. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna report, call my insurance. You know what I'm saying? Good luck with that, cause trust me, the police gonna be on that one. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna call, get my insurance claim, get them, give me a nut. I ain't tripping on it. I pay taxes, homie. That's what that's what a citizen is about. I pay taxes, you know. But yeah, man, that's how cats is. You got parasites. The black culture is parasitic. You know, when one person coming up the ladder, man, you got another motherfucker pulling them down. Maggots. Maggots, man. We got a maggot ass culture. And then we sit back and we raise our kids to be maggot ass motherfuckers, bro. You know? Now don't get me wrong. I'm not talking about everybody, because we have them rare few groups. You know what I'm saying? It's just more fucked up seeds that's a part of our culture than we got the productive ones that's actually trying to make change and see the difference being made. You know? So if the numbers are stagnated, we're gonna say it ain't even half and half, right? We're gonna say it's got them in 45. We're gonna say it's it's 45, 45, 55, right? This motherfucker stagnant. You know, it's still gonna be looked at if 55 of our people is on some bullshit, that means the majority of us is on bullshit. So we gotta see it like that. I don't care if it's I don't care if it's 1% over. If 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 we over 1% past the people that's doing good, that means shit. The majority of our people is fucked up. So yeah, man, it was sad what happened to Corshawnda and her two kids, man. If you watching this, Corshawnda, you know, my best blessings is going out to you, man. My best wishes and stuff going out to you and your kids. I hope your little son, I seen when he got slammed, when the dude grabbed him by his coat and slammed him, I seen him hit his forehead and then he got up, you know, and they was on him, kicking him, and they kicking you, and that was hella embarrassing. That was hella embarrassing, Queen. You know what I'm saying? For you to be trying to protect your kids and you thinking that these kids got enough respect for you to be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do this. They attack you too. They attack you and your two kids while you trying to protect them. That's that. To you, I know that is hella embarrassing to you to be like, man, I couldn't protect my kids. That'd be embarrassing to anybody, man. But uh, I seen that dude that had that gun on him. You feel me? I don't know if it was dude or if it was girl, but I seen that gun pointed at you. So I understand why you didn't make the move that you did, you know, or if you could have made a move, I see why you did, you know, because look, these kids out these days, man, they blaming cats these days. And then on the news, they said they locked them up. Everybody that they was able to identify from that flick, they locked them up. You know what's gonna come of that? I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing bright coming from it. I don't see these kids getting better just because you locked them up. If you're not giving them the proper treatment and you're not giving them a way to where they can better themselves while they're in there, they not gonna better themselves. Now, if they get out and one of them just so happened to get up in age and reach like 30 or whatever, and they can look back at what happened and all that, then I can see them coming back trying to apologize for what happened or whatever. But like as kids right now, they don't see it. Yeah, as kids right now, they don't see it at all. So that's what uh that's what I'm saying right now is these kids need therapy. They need assistance, they need help, they need all that they can get. But I'm finna get ready to end this live, you know what I'm saying? Man, if we knew better, they say we'll do better, but it don't seem like we get nowhere close to even progress. You know what I'm saying? We getting so far away from progress that it's sad. And we got all these other cultures just sitting back, laughing at us. They don't want to do business with us. They don't want to do, you know what I'm saying? Nothing. They want to be away from us. Let us go ahead and implode on ourselves. We fuck ourselves off. We kill our whole race, and it's good. They already whitewashing us, you know. They putting it in people's head, man, trying to do the whitewashing and all that. So man, hey, man, y'all stay good, man. Y'all stay blessed. You know what I'm saying? I'll be back on here next time when I got some news. You know what I'm saying? I try to come on here whenever I have some news or whatever, you know, and try to share it with y'all. Try to give y'all my take on it or whatever. But man, y'all stay blessed, man. You know what I'm saying? And Corshawnda, you and your people, man, y'all get well. I'll see y'all next time.